Good afternoon. Today I am making a variation, I guess you'd say, on a Scottish stovie. A stovie is where you take there's no recipe for a stovie. You take leftovers, you put them in a pan, you heat them up. I imagine they can be baked. Everybody has a way of doing things. Everybody puts something different in their stovie. Well, what I did was I had some meat here that I had to cook. So I put it in the oven last night, and I cooked it until the meat was done and tender with a little bit of water. And I added some of my leftover vegetables. My leftover vegetables happen to be some onions and some green beans, some leeks and green beans. So what I'm doing today is I am boiling some potatoes, and I'm going to put them over this leftover meat, this meat that I made, and then I'm going to bake it. So it's going to be like kind of like a shepherd's pie. So I'll take you through it as I do it. My batteries are getting a little low, so hopefully I can get through this before they give out. My potatoes are done. Now they're not completely cooked. They still got a little bit of firm in there, but they're done enough to what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain them, and then I'm going to go put them over that, and we'll pop it in the oven. So I'll be back. Okay, here we go. I've got my potatoes drained. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my potatoes over this. Now remember, this was meat that I had to cook because, you know, I didn't want to freeze it again or anything. And what I did was I just put it in this pan. Had a little bit of water on the bottom. Covered it with some of my green beans and some of my leeks. And baked it until the meat was done and a little on the tender side. So it's kind of like a stovie, but it's an oven stovie, but now it's going to look something like a shepherd's pie. So, take the potatoes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I forgot something here. I have some leftover potato pancakes I made, and I'm going to put that on there before I put the potatoes on. So there's my potatoes. Whoa. Hot. Spread them out. Now they're not completely done, but they're done. They just got a little bit of a firm center, but not too much. So now here comes my pepper. Oopsie. My salt. And if you guys have been watching me, you know there will be garlic. Now, normally I would probably put maybe some sliced onions on top, but I've already got those leeks in there, and I think that'll be enough oniony flavor for this. I also want to remind y'all how I keep my salt and pepper. I use those energy drinks. It's a great way to keep your salt and pepper, and keeps it dry, but keeps a whole lot of it there at one time for cooking. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this in the oven. Everything is already cooked. It just more or less has to heat through. So I'll bring you back. Okay, here we go. Out of the oven, our stovie, our oven stovie, or our shepherd's pie, or, well, the potatoes are not mashed, so it's not really a shepherd's pie. I have no idea what you would call this, but I'll give you a recap. In the bottom I have some meat there that needed to be cooked. I used I had some leftover leeks, some leftover green beans, so I put that over the top. I baked it in the oven last night. Then today I boiled some potatoes, and when they were almost done, I drained them and put them over this, and I have a leftover potato pancake in there too. And then I baked it all, and the potatoes are now done. So I'm going to serve Ernie up some, and we'll see what he thinks. So here we go. I've served Ernie up his oven stovie is what I'm going to call it, because I don't know what you would call it. And then there's that fruit salad I made. That fruit salad has my home canned blueberries. That's why it's so dark. It's got my home canned apples. Both my blueberries and apples were done with no sugar whatsoever, no sweetener, no nothing. And then it's got mangoes, coconut, oh, what are those little oranges called? Whatever they're called. And then it has craisins. It's got craisins. I forgot what those little oranges are called. And then it's got grapefruit. So Ernie's first going to try the fruit salad and see what he thinks of that. So go ahead, Ernie. What do you think of that?
Nice.
Oh no, you got to say it louder, honey, because they can't hear you.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Nice? Okay. Now go ahead and try the oven stovie. Try some of the meat. So what do you think? Ernie?
Nice.
You got to say it louder. Good. Honey, they don't know what nice is. You got to say good, bad, or indifferent.
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. So Ernie likes my oven stovie, and he likes the fruit salad. So thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.